week's cooking.
Hey guys, we are at Vermilionville this morning with Chef Marcus, and we are making chicken tasso pasta this morning. And whenever we left everyone, we had just put our tasso, our chicken, our butter, our peppers and onions on the stove just to sort of simmer. Once the onions and peppers got soft, then what?
Then we added the chicken thigh meat that was cubed up. We let that cook until it was cooked through. And then we just added some heavy whipping cream. We're going to let that kind of come to a simmer. You can kind of see starting to bubble up already. So we're going to lower it a little bit. And you can see all the butter and seasoning from what had stuck at the bottom of the pan, the little fond. We scraped that up, so it's going to make a nice little coloring for the pasta with the butter and all that. So we're going to let this come to a simmer, so it's going to thicken up. We're going to put our noodles in the pot in just a second. We're going to cook those for about 7 to 8 minutes until they're al dente. And then we're going to add it to the pan.
Okay, so tell me about how much cream we used in this.
I used a half a pint, but if you're making for more, you can obviously use more. It just depends on how much you want to do.
Okay, and you were telling me earlier this is a good and easy recipe to stretch. So maybe if people wanted more sauce, they add more cream, more butter.
If you like your pasta saucier, add less pasta. If you like your pasta dry, just add more pasta. I don't know. But you can make this however you want to. You can make this with no meat whatsoever. You can use sausage. You can use chicken breast. You can use whole pieces of chicken if you want to. I don't advise that. That'd be weird. But you can if you want to.
Okay, cool. And yeah, we were saying earlier you could also get vegetarian. I always like to think about those options. Maybe some mushrooms, some spinach, some tomatoes.
Mushroom, tomatoes, spinach, roasted garlic. That is amazing. And
All
I'd
right.
be very happy with that.
All right, so should we add our noodles to our water?
We're going to go ahead and add our noodles to our boiling water. All I did was season with salt. I did not add any kind of oil to the water. Just stir your pasta, and you don't have to worry about your pasta sticking.
Okay.
Some pasta. I'm using bow tie today just because I really like bow ties.
I agree. Big bow tie fan. Okay, so you were talking about making it al dente. Explain to people what that means if they're not sure.
We're not going to cook the pasta all the way through. We're going to let it finish off in the sauce as it's cooking. So we're going to cook it for, like I said, about 7 to 8 minutes until it still has a little bit of a bite, a little bit of a pinch. And then it's going to finish off in the sauce because it's going to keep simmering.
All right, so we're going to wait for this pasta to cook, and when we come back, we will have a finished dish, hopefully, for us to try and let you know how it all is. As always, you can find these recipes on our website a little later on today, or just stay with us on GMA to see how it all turns out. But before we come back, we're going to send it over to everyone in the studio to check in on the rest of our